Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I watched this movie today, An Affair to Remember. This is a movie that came out in 1957 starring Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr. And this is basically the story of two people. Cary Grant's character is a playboy who's engaged to marry a rich heiress, and they're on an ocean liner and they're cruising from Europe, to New York. And Deborah Kerr is a character, is a nightclub singer, and she has a long-term boyfriend, and she's on a break from him, and they're on the same cruise ship, and they manage to actually meet each other. And Cary Grant's character has this reputation as a playboy. He's never worked a day in his life, always at parties and partying all the time, and has affairs with various women and stuff. But he's engaged to marry this rich heiress. As soon as he lands in New York, and okay, like I said, Deborah Kerr's character is she has a long-term boyfriend who's a businessman, and she's taking a break from that, and she's on this vacation as well at the encouragement of her boyfriend, and they meet, of course, and at first, they have a, you can see she finds his cigarette lighter, and they have a nice quick banter between each other, and slowly but surely over the course of this trip on this ocean liner, they fall in love with each other. And the movie sparkles to me, in my opinion, because of the chemistry between Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr. They have a good romantic chemistry and a good back and forth. They sparkle in their dialogue scenes to me, and you can see how they fall in love over the course of the movie. They spend time with each other and they get to know each other. And of course, on the ship, because Cary Grant's character is famous or infamous in this case, people know who he is, and they follow him around, follow him around, and they have to kind of try to be discreet while they're having their affair. And it's a really sweet and tender moment, when they fall in love, and you can tell there's a particular moment in this movie. If you watch it, you can tell, to my opinion, when they fall in love with each other. And okay, and it has something to do with the visit to a certain somebody, without spoiling it. Okay, and then of course they decide, and they realize what their situation is. That he's engaged to be married. She's has a long-term boyfriend who's her fiance, but they decide to make a plan. Because Cary Grant's character has never worked a day in his life, that maybe we should meet up. After they settle their personal affairs, meet up again in 6 months at the top of the Empire State Building, and see, they can go from there. Okay, and that's the plan, and that's the gist of the movie. Of course, because this being movies, things never run smoothly, of course, and I won't spoil exactly what happens in the second half of the movie. But it's a really, really sweet movie, really romantic, especially the first half of the movie when the characters get to know each other and they fall in love. It's really endearing, that the first part of the movie. The second part of the movie, the characters are apart for various reasons and stuff, and it's not as good in my opinion, as the first part. But again, you're watching this movie and hoping and praying that the couple come back, get back together. And I won't spoil exactly what happens, but it's a really entertaining movie. And again, particularly because of the chemistry between Cary Grant's character and Deborah Kerr just really sparkles and makes the movie what it is. Okay, overall, I'm going to give An Affair to Remember an 8 out of 10. Just a really entertaining movie. It's particularly the first half. We would have got a 9, but the second half, to be, with them being apart, kind of, and you kind of understand for the story reason why, but the first part of the movie to me is the better part of the movie, even though, well, I won't spoil that. But anyway, an 8 out of 10 for me. Definitely worth seeing and owning and watching. And anyway, let me know what you think of An Affair to Remember. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? And okay, oh, and of course, I forgot to mention, this is actually a remake of a movie called Love Affair with Charles Boyer and Irene Dunne, I believe, or the characters. But I haven't seen that one, this movie I really loved and really enjoyed. So again, 8 out of 10. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen An Affair to Remember, what do you think of it? Oh yeah, one other thing. This movie was referenced in Sleepless in Seattle, the one with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Anyway, let me know what you think of this movie. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.